How Taylor Swift keeps her relationship with Joe Alwyn private despite together in public. Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn are still going strong. But how is it that the world's most famous singer has almost entirely managed to keep her relationship out of the spotlight with the British actor, who lives in London? With a lot of work and a lot of extra measures to keep the details of their high-profile romance quiet, that's how, while the public may seldom get hints or glimpses of the two together, they were in December, you can bet the pair have seen more of each other than fans know about, a source tells E! News. Taylor has been in the UK a lot more than people know, an insider says. She has the entire routine down pat now. The source explains that in order to keep the media off her trail during visits across the pond, the under-the-radar American flies in via private jet or a private airfield, and then she's driven straight to North London, where Joe lives, in a fairly nondescript blacked-out car. Additionally, the pop star doesn't go through any of the terminals at the airports, and her passport is checked on board while the car is waiting on the tarmac. The whole thing happens with no one knowing. The spy says that she will be in the UK, but that people just won't see her. Unless you're part of her inner circle, you wouldn't know when she is or isn't here, says the source. Adding, Taylor barely leaves a trace. Instead of going out to clubs, bars, restaurants, concerts or normal dates, the two spend all their time in London at his place. They're clearly serious, said the source. And it's not just the 27-year-old Mary Queen of Scots star who's all about the look what you made me do singer. His close-knit fam, including brothers Patrick Alwyn and Thomas Alwyn, is on board with the pairing. Taylor's met all of Joe's family. They've done many a Sunday roast together, in fact it happens without fail if she's here over a weekend, and they seem very comfortable around her, added the insider. His brothers all seem to be fans of them together as they've hung out with Taylor and Joe on several occasions. E! News first learned about Swift and Alwyn's relationship in May. It is the most secretive romance Swift has ever had with a celebrity or otherwise. FOMO no more. Sign up now. Entered incorrectly. Please try again by subscribing to our newsletter. You agree to the end. Success! Thank you for subscribing. We're sorry. An error has occurred. As California UK AU de FRUSE. Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our US edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Canadian edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our UK edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Australian edition? Ist überall dieser Inhalt ist für internationale Besitzer verfügbar. Möchtest du in der deutschen Version anschauen? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our German edition? Est part une version adaptée de ce contenu est disponible pour notre public international. Sahadas vos voir que dans notre édition française. Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our French edition? Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Ja nein, danke. Yes. No, thanks. Non, merci. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. C. No, gracious. Yes. No, thanks. Translate to English, translate to English, translate to English, translate to English, translate to English. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Canadian edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to UK edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Australian edition. Macht es dieser deutschen Version wechseln? Do you want to go to the German edition? Seht es was render sur l'edition francaise? Do you want to go to the French edition? This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. Hemos especializado nuestro sitio para tu region. ¿Quieres servir online Latino? We have specialized our website for your region. Would you like to switch to our Latino edition? Yes. 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 Ja yes. Oui. Yes. 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 Sí. Yes.